Failure is your greatest teacher. What if the biggest obstacle in your life isn't failure, but your fear of it? Most people spend their lives trying to avoid mistakes. They stay inside their comfort zone, waiting for certainty before they take the first step. They tell themselves they'll start when they're more confident, more experienced, or more prepared. But that day rarely comes. The truth is, every person you admire has failed more times than you can imagine. The difference is that they didn't see failure as the end of the journey. They saw it as part of the journey. Think about a child learning to walk. They don't stand up once and suddenly master it. They fall over and over again. Yet they never stop, because falling isn't proof they can't walk. It's proof they're learning. Somewhere along the way, we forget that lesson. We begin to believe that failing means we're not good enough. We become afraid of looking foolish, making mistakes, or hearing people say, "I told you so." So we stop trying. But every dream abandoned because of fear becomes a lifelong regret. Failure is not your enemy. It is your coach. Every mistake teaches you something success never could. Failure reveals your weaknesses so you can improve them. Failure exposes bad habits so you can replace them. Failure builds resilience that comfort never will. Imagine trying to build a house. If the foundation cracks, would you decorate the walls and pretend everything is fine? Of course not. You would fix the foundation first. Failure does exactly that. It points out the cracks before your future collapses under greater pressure. Some of the world's greatest achievements were born from repeated setbacks. Inventors failed hundreds of times before creating life-changing inventions. Athletes lost countless competitions before becoming champions. Entrepreneurs watched businesses collapse before building successful companies. They weren't special because they never failed. They became extraordinary because they refused to let failure define them. The moment you stop fearing failure is the moment you become unstoppable. Because once you're willing to fail, you're finally willing to learn. And learning is what creates growth. Remember, success is rarely a straight path. It's full of wrong turns, delays, obstacles, and unexpected lessons. Each challenge shapes your character. Each setback strengthens your mind. Each disappointment prepares you for responsibilities you couldn't have handled before. The strongest trees don't grow in perfect weather. They grow by surviving storms. The strongest people are the same. Every difficult season teaches patience. Every rejection builds courage. Every loss creates wisdom. So when life knocks you down, don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" That single question changes everything. Instead of becoming bitter, you become better. Instead of seeing obstacles, you begin seeing opportunities. Instead of quitting, you adjust your approach. Progress doesn't come from getting everything right. It comes from refusing to stop after getting something wrong. One failure doesn't define your future. One mistake doesn't erase your potential. One setback doesn't cancel your purpose. The only true failure is giving up on yourself. Years from now, you won't remember every mistake you made. You'll remember that you had the courage to keep going when it would have been easier to quit. That's what builds confidence. Not perfection. Persistence. So don't fear failure. Respect it. Learn from it. Grow because of it. The next time you fall, don't stay on the ground wondering if you're good enough. Stand up. Take another step. And remember this. Every successful person was once a beginner who refused to let failure write the final chapter of their story. Your story isn't over. In fact, it may just be getting started. So embrace the lesson. Keep moving forward. And let every failure become the foundation of your future success.